but you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you really wanna.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Ecco la formazione.
So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot.
A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
In with the challenge, Kane. And this is Ronaldo. That is lovely. Hazard with the... There's the header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jim, you've played it. Tries from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Opts to play it back. And it's Rodgers. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Serginho.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Van Dijk with the clearance. That has not gone well. Crunching tackle. No foul, says the referee. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a decent clearance. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Now, can they get him away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Opts for safety. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? And the flag has stayed down. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stood up well to him there. Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Serginho. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar. Serginho tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
There they go, hunting again.
But he's well positioned here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Kane. Serginho. Messi. And it's Serginho. And now the breakaway. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good effort from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get from Messi! And that is doing no harm at all. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a collide! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Out to the left it goes. And this is Kane. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 92, il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Very nicely done. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Retegui! Oh, that was no routine save.
Retegui really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. Retegui! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kane. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Kane. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's gone astray. Retek shapes to shoot! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's on it, can he get away? And he's away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. He's had a crack, and that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Retegi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.